My first impression is it's gargantuan, it's huge. You're going to probably need a week off to play it, which means pulling a sickie or getting someone to cover you at work. Tell your relatives where you've been so they don't call the cops. But yeah, it's gargantuan, it's huge, but most important of all, it's fun. It's all fun all the time. Loads and loads of games have come out recently and people have gone, oh, they're heartbreaking, or oh, they're so artistic. And sometimes fun comes at a cost for that. This is not. This is all fun all the time. When you first start the game, you have to fill in the map as you drive around. And I remember, because I've been to LA a number of times, and it is, Los Santos, it's a dead ringer for LA. You know, the main core is there. You know, you got your Santa Monica, and you got your Hollywood. Of course, they're called different things, like Vinewood, for example. And Rocky Hills, I think, stands in for Beverly Hills. But you can point out certain landmarks, and the city looks and feels like roughly the size of the same city in GTA 4, which is Liberty City, which is based on New York and the 5 boroughs. But then I realized that actually the map is bigger than that, because you have all these outlying areas. You have a desert up to the top, you have woodland up to the other side of the map, and it takes you ages to go from one end to the other. I don't know how long it would take to drive the entire map from one end to the other, but I think if you were on a bicycle, it would probably be about an hour. You've got 3 characters. You've got Franklin, and he's basically a bloke from the hood, essentially. He's a former repo man who wants to become a professional criminal because he's not making enough money as a repo man. His activities bring him into contact with a guy called Michael, who is a retired thief, basically, who's slowly being driven insane by his selfish family. The 3rd character is a guy called Trevor, and Trevor is probably the most psychotic and hard-to-like character I've ever seen in a video game. He's erudite, and he's obviously quite more intelligent than his white trash kind of veneer you just suspect from the way he appears. The other thing about Grand Theft Auto 5 is that you've got a huge list of activities that you can do. I mean, you can go for a round of golf. You can go and play tennis. You can do yoga. You can compete in a triathlon while someone shouts at the back of your head about how fat you are. It gives you a statistical breakdown of how much time you spent with each character. And I worked it out that I'd spent 26 hours and 6 minutes playing this game. And from what I understand reading reviews around the web, I have discovered, not even, well, I guess just over half of it, because at the end of my experience with Grand Theft Auto 5, they went, well done, 61% there. The year's not over yet, but it's going to take something pretty special to top Grand Theft Auto 5, because right now it's my favorite game of the year so far.